Hi guys, it's Kat. I don't know how to say my own URL, so I'm not going to. I'm sorry it took so long to make this video. I had problems during Christmas, and then yesterday was a madhouse. Family. I don't know if any of you have really big families, but whew, I've seen enough of them for 1 year. Oh look, I have porn in my ass. Thank you, Nina. Okay, anyway, so I said I was going to do a Q&A video for Christmas. Granted, it's after Christmas, but still. So, from Lady Pretty Face, aka For Lovers X Only, which is a great movie. If any of you have seen it, you should see it if you haven't. Okay, she asked, Lady Pretty Face, what is the craziest thing you have ever done? Craziest thing I've ever done is play hide and go seek with my friends in one of their dad's abandoned buildings. Not gonna lie, it was kind of like a horror movie whenever we first went in there because we went into the storage room, so it's super creepy, but oh my god, it was so much fun. And then we had to leave because we thought the cops were gonna come. And my dad was still working as a cop at the time, so would not have been good. Emily, aka Swanfires, told me I should talk about my favorite Prince of Egypt songs moments. My favorite song from that movie is definitely Deliver Us. I'm not Catholic, Christian, or any of those descendants of that religion. God, that movie's so good! But I also get really emotional whenever God comes down, he smites the firstborns who didn't put the blood on the door. I get really emotional whenever the Pharaoh's son dies. It was so sad. I get really emotional about it. Not gonna lie, I actually watched it recently, that way I could remember everything. Zoe, aka White Knight Swan, asked, what is the best present I've gotten along the years? Not gonna lie, my favorite present ever was given to me this year. Every year for about 4 years, I've asked for a Snuggie, which for those of you who don't know, it's the blanket with sleeves. And I really wanted one because I read in bed, I play video games, and I don't like wearing a jacket in my bed because I get cat hair and dog hair all over it, and so I just really, really, really wanted a Snuggie. I've asked my mom every year. She's always said no. So, my sister-in-law's mom actually got me one for Christmas. I'm really giddy about it. I've used it every day ever since I've gotten it. It's been awesome. So definitely my favorite present ever. She also asked, what's one thing you wish you could get no matter how impossible it is? It's gonna sound cheesy, but I wish I could forgive my brother for some of the stuff that he's done. So, don't ask what it is. People who know about it, please don't tell people. It's personal, but I really wish I could just get over it. What do you think of the OUAT winter finale? I don't want to talk about that finale because I got really emotional. I'm not someone who cries a lot, ever. But I got really teary-eyed whenever Emma and Regina, they held hands, and I got really emotional. And I was talking to the OT5 about it, and they made fun of me because I got really emotional about it. And this was not good, okay? I got really emotional, but it was really good. My mom actually thought it was the series finale. She didn't understand that they were going to come back, so I kind of thought it was more of a season finale than anything. But what can you do? Favorite cast member of OUAT currently. So I'm guessing that means I can't say Megan because she's not technically a cast member anymore. I really, really love Lana and JMO because they're just okay. Like how they dealt with the Swan Queen thing on Twitter. Not gonna lie, that was freaking hilarious because just Lana's like, we should all be friends and be happy, and JMO's just like, fuck you for whoever said that because that's not true. And it was just, I don't know, just how they handle stuff is really funny, and Lana's just always so happy, and JMO just, even though she had that really bad experience with one of her fans, she still tries to put herself out there and be with her fans. So I can't pick between the two of them. But I also like Keegan Connor Tracy, for whoever was wondering, because apparently no one else likes the Blue Fairy except for me. It's okay. Luna, aka Myrtle Snowstorm. Okay, one of your questions I can't do because I actually practiced it, and I couldn't. I don't know what it is. I think it's my new permanent retainer. It makes it to where I can't say it right. So whatever. If you could wear it anywhere in Middle Earth, where would you live? This is cheesy, and probably everyone says it, but I would live in Rivendell because those elves are wicked smart, and they have really pretty stuff there. And also the scenery is gorgeous. And if I didn't live there, maybe the Shire. Maybe. Have you died yet from Major Crime Fields? For those of you who don't watch Major Crimes, you should. It's a crime show. It's really good. It has really good laughs. I get really emotional because Rusty and Sharon are really cute, but Rusty is in denial about certain stuff, and that feels. Don't worry about it. Hi, it's Buddy the Elf. What's your favorite color? Fuck you. It's orange, but I think most people actually know that. What's your favorite scene from American Horror Story Coven so far? I really like the scene where Cordelia she's blind and stuff, and she's like, I think she holds Missy's hand to figure out who she is, and she figures out that she's Missy, and there's a sequence of showing who Missy is and everything, and I really, really, really like that scene, because I like how they interact together. I also like the scene, which is kind of bad, whenever, God, I think his name's Kyle in this season, but whenever he freaks out and he smashes Misty's radio player, and she's like, "You broke Stevie!" And I know it's bad, but I broke out laughing, not gonna lie. If you were a vegetable, which one would you be? I actually hate vegetables. I don't eat vegetables, so I'm not gonna answer that question either. If you could have any URL in the world, which one would you have, or would you keep the one you have now? I really want the URL Megan Ori, like the canon version, but at the same time, Nequan Ori is like who I am on the inside, and I don't know if I could ever give it up. So, honestly, I think I would stay with my current URL, because I don't think I could ever pick between the two if I had to. Cats or dogs? I like both. I can't pick, because Otis is my baby, which he was actually sleeping in here earlier, and I was going to show you guys, but he left. And I love the dogs that we have in my house. I love Maggie and Tippy. I love my brother and my sister-in-law's dog. I mean, I can't do anything about that. So, I'm not picking. I'm sorry. I suck at this. Bex the Wolf asks, do you have avocado? I do not have avocado. I think I get this question every single time I do a video now, but I do not have avocado every single time I do this video, so it sucks. Lion or wolf? Wolf, always wolf. If this is in relationship to Game of Thrones, it's also still wolf. What's one book you regret reading? I can't remember the name of it, but there was this book that I had to read my senior year in high school, and it was really weird, and like everything would repeat itself, and it was like 3 generations of a family. It had to do with like spirits, something. It's a really, really, really boring book to me. And apparently there's a movie version of it in which Meryl Streep is in, and we watched a couple seconds of it, and it was weird. So, not worth it. If you could only eat one thing for a week, what would it be? I really like pasta. Preferably penne pasta with some spaghetti sauce and some Parmesan cheese, because I can eat that any day, every day. Or the newest invention that my mom and I do is grilled PB&J, which is also really good if done correctly and not soggy. If you saw a homeless person on the street, would you help them or walk by? I don't give money to homeless people. I saw them a lot in New York City. I don't do it because I personally don't know they're actually homeless, because I've run into a few incidents where I realize that they're not homeless, and it's just kind of weird. because a lot of people who do it actually make more money than they would with a regular job. So a lot of people just do it just because. So but I do give food, and I've given away my umbrella before when it was pouring rain to a homeless person, but I do not give money. I'm a very giving and nice person, but I can't give away money like that, which probably makes me sound like a horrible person. Hunger Games or Harry Potter? Harry Potter, Hunger Games is the kid version of Battle Royale, and I get really angry about it. So, Harry Potter. Plus, I mean, come on, J.K. Rowling, all the way. You can spend 5 minutes with any celebrity. What would you do, say, or ask them? I'd probably just fangirl. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'd be able to ask them anything. I met Felicia Day at Gen Con one year, and I just giggled and smiled the entire time. So that gives you a rough idea of how I am around famous people. Leave a Trail, aka Carrie, asked, do you have New Year's resolutions? Not really. But I did make a deal with my mom that whenever I went to Washington, that I would at least make 2 friends that don't include Haley, and join a club. So I at least have that. What's your least favorite thing about Christmas? Dealing with my family. I get along with like my Nana and my Aunt Karen and them, but God, some of them I don't talk to. Some of them I don't like very much. And they know it because I won't hug them or make an effort to say hi to them. So, yeah. What's one thing you hope happens on OU18 2014? I want Ruby to come back, and I know she comes back, but I want Ruby to be a bigger part again. I'm sorry. Everyone knows that, but if I had to do something with the current cast, I guess I would have to say I really want Emma and Regina to be friends, because I really like their dynamic this year. I know because Outlaw Queen's coming up, so I'm really looking forward to see how that goes, and I don't know. I just think it'd be cool to see them be friends and stuff. Which I know Julie's probably going to yell at me because I didn't say I want them to be a couple, but that's because I'm not naive. You know, it would be great, but I'll keep it for my fan fiction. For Will Slim, aka Jaja, asked, how much do you love Jaja? She asked in all caps, but I'm not going to scream because I don't know who's upstairs and I don't know who's home. I love you this much, which I can't stretch my arm out all the way because there's wall right here, but I love you lots and lots. Even though I haven't been able to talk that much recently because I suck and I hardly ever go on Skype, but I love you lots and lots, and your graphics are really rude, not gonna lie. Regina Mills with a Q, which is very ghetto, which is how I do it, aka Jennifer, asked me, how much you cry over Ruby Lucas and Regina Mills. I need to know for science. I cry a lot. Well, more like inside cries. I cry outwardly, not very often, but I get really emotional because I get really sad because like Nina and I will talk about like Red Beauty or something, and she'll say something, and I'll be like, but Ruby isn't around anymore, and then she just gets mad at me. Ask Gina Mills, aka Audra, told me to describe her in 5 words. Oh, my love for you in 5 words. Lots of booty. There we go. 5 words. And she also wants me to tell you guys about the headcanon that she, myself, and Lex had over the booty. But basically, it's really stupid, but we said that whenever the booty mix came on to the radio or something, and we'd all be at a party, and then we'd all just look at each other, and we just know. It was really stupid, okay? Don't ask me more questions about it. Oh, God, that booty mix. I still get likes on my phone from it. It's hilarious, because I'll start laughing. My mom doesn't know what I'm laughing about. Simply Material, aka Susanna, she had a hard time sending me questions, But she eventually asked, she said, what for me is the best thing about being on Tumblr? Honestly, the people that I meet. I live in suburban Indiana, which is, I'm right on the border of the city, right on the border of the country, so, I mean, there's not really that much diversity in people here. I mean, not in, like, race and gender, but it's just, like, I don't meet very mixed personalities. I don't really meet other people who are like me, who like the stuff that I like, who understand my emotions towards people and how I don't like them very much, and don't understand my emotions towards television shows. And it's really helpful to like be around something like Tumblr, to where I know people understand how I feel a lot, because I'm so used to not having that with me, and it really sucks. So yeah. Oh my god, my chair. I need a new chair, but hopefully that'll happen soon. So, favorite Christmas food? Every year, my dad makes these things that we call refrigerator cookies. They're cookies that are made without any white sugar. They're only brown sugar. So good! So good! They're like a sugar cookie, but they don't have the white sugar. And I don't know who made the recipe. Somebody in my family who gave it to him. It's just, so good! So good! My biggest pet peeves. I get really annoyed whenever people have really, really bad breath, and it's like they don't notice it. My mom had that issue for a little while, because she has to sleep with the machine right now. So, that, I hate whenever people, like, chew underneath their fingernails. There's a television show on TV where this lady does it all the time, and it's so gross. Also when people have food stuck in their teeth. It's like, you want to tell them at the same time, you don't want to embarrass them. Favorite moment once in season 3. Probably when Regina was telling Emma that she was going to give her and Henry happy memories. That way they be happy and yay and all that stuff, and it was really emotional. I really, really liked that in season 3. I also no, just that. We're gonna go with that. Tell me how much you love me. I love you lots and lots and lots. You are super sweet. I don't think you even understand how sweet you are. You're an overall really, really nice person, and I love you lots and lots. Lady Prettyface apparently asked me more than one question. I did not know that. She said, describe how you spend Christmas Day. P.S. I like you. I like you too. But my Christmas Day was spent, in the morning we always open presents. So like around 9. Then at 11 we have brunch at my Nana's. There's so much fucking food. Oh my god, they like spend 2 days preparing all the food for all of us. And then we do presents at her house. And we come home for like 3 hours, and then family comes over for dinner, and we do a gift exchange, and people don't leave until like 3 in the morning. So, that's how Christmas is spent at my house. Very busy, very tiring, very long. Sassy Majesty, aka Nina, aka the girl that I bully the most, asks, what is your favorite seat? Man, why do you guys keep asking the same question? I already answered that one. What's the next on your to watch to read list? Movie-wise, I have a couple things in my BitTorrent that I'm supposed to watch, but I've been lazy. I haven't watched anything. I need to catch up on Lost Girl, though. I also need to catch up on Castle before Susanna kills me. Book-wise, I'm not really doing anything with books or fan fictions. I need to update mine, but that's about it. But Grief was updated. I don't know if any of you read it, but I got emotional because it was really sad. She said, also, can we discuss how rude you are? Because personally, I think you're very rude. I'm not, okay. Your Christmas present was very rude. Mimi even attested to that. But I like to point out that she picked the song. Her and Bernice. Bernice, I don't know how to say your name. Bored Jolly Roger asked, my favorite book and why. My favorite book is Alice in Wonderland. I've read it once a year at least, every year since my Nana's given me a copy of it. It's just a really good book. I like the creativity in it. I like the imagery in it. I like the symbolism. It's just one of my favorite books because I always learn something new every time I read it. It's that kind of thing. Jessica Chaston's asked me fave and least fave moment in 2013. We're talking about me personally. Least fave was whenever I got sunburn and heat poisoning. Sun poisoning, and I was stuck in New York without air conditioner during the heat wave. It was really, really sucky. Oh my god. I almost died, I swear. Fave moment, probably coming home for a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. It felt really good to come home for a little bit. If we're talking celebrity-wise, least favorite was anything having to do with Robert Thicke. Fave moment is anything having to do with the Once Upon a Time cast being super awesome, Megan Ori being adorable. 5 things you want to bring forth into the new year: creativity, travel, new friendships, etc. I really want to get more friends. I do need to get out there more. It's just, it's not that I'm shy. It's just that I don't like people that much to actually interact with them. So there's that. I do want to travel more. I know that Haley and I have been talking a little bit about maybe doing something whenever I come up to Washington, and hopefully that happens. So I do want to do something like that. I don't know. I think I just want to get out there more. I think that's my main goal for the new year, is to actually put myself out there, actually get friends, actually say yes to a date for once. Stuff like that. Evil Pandas asks, what's my favorite Disney movie? Oh, it's a tie between Lion King and Tarzan. I've always had a problem with that one. Favorite book, already answered. And my favorite city. If I pronounce it wrong, I'm really sorry to any Australian natives, but it's called Port Macquarie. It's kind of like in the, if you're on Australia, it's kind of like over here in this area. It was just really nice. It had a really nice little small cafes. It was just a small little town, and every night at sunset you could go out to the beach and you see the dolphins coming in and going out. So it was just really cool, and I really liked the area. From what I heard, it was mostly a retirement area, but it was just so peaceful and calm, and I really, really liked it. Orphan Black asked, how's living in New York City so far? I don't live there anymore. I'm actually moving to Washington State, whenever January 5th, 4th. So, see all my peeps in Washington soon. The Yellow Bug, aka Momi, aka Mimi, asked, how much do you love me? I love you a lot, Mimi, but I'm very jealous right now because you and Mariana get to meet, and apparently you punched her, so way to go. Way to go to punch her to get back at her for all her rudeness. Also, how much do you love the OT5? I know you guys probably hear a lot of us talking about the OT5, and you probably get annoyed, but the OT5 is seriously a group of my best friends, and they have made this year worth just being around. Because without them, I would have struggled a lot more than I did this year. And possibly Clara Oswald. Do you like Disney movies? If so, what's your favorite one? I already answered. Emily Perea asked, what's your favorite book? I already answered that. What's your favorite thing about Christmas? I just like being in a giving spirit around Christmas. I really, really, really like whenever I go to Starbucks, I don't do it that often, but whenever I do, there's someone behind me, I buy them their coffee. Or if I go to fast food, I do that. It's just, I don't know. I just like how nice everyone can be around the holidays. I mean, yeah, everyone's stressed, the suicide rate is up, but at the same time, there is a shift in the air where people are trying to be nicer and are more giving, and it's something that I really, really like about the holidays. Oh, that's a really nice note to end on, actually. Thanks, guys, for the questions. I'm actually gonna do a full weather forever for 2014, which this year went by fast, didn't it? So I'll do that later. But thanks, guys, for watching the video. I'm sorry it's so long because this happens every time I make a video, which is why I shouldn't make them that often. But I love you guys. Even if I don't follow you, I love you. So just thanks, and let's bring in the new year as a good one. Bye, guys.